Okay, box office top 10. Here we go. At number, now, yeah. Now streaming on Apple TV without the plus, Down Cemetery Road.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a film. This is a TV series, and
yes,
we talked about
it last week because Ruth Wilson was on.
Yeah.
Someone who appears to be called JJ10270. This is everything that Slow Horses isn't, but not in a good way. Where Slow Horses is fresh, propulsive and witty, Down Cemetery Road felt familiar, sluggish and laboured. The characters were shallow and cliched, especially the men. Does anyone really say, see you at the club these days, or behave like a total dick like the Tom Goodman Hill character? I have to say, you're absolutely right. JJ, if I can call you that. And the story was contrived. I agree with Mark's point about the tonal shifts, but the humour isn't really funny. E.g., Adil Akhtar's slamming his hand into his curry. Please. It all falls far short of the high expectations set by Slow Horses.
It's actually a good observation. The slamming the hand into the curry gag is absolutely... Because you wouldn't do that.
No.
No matter how... you just wouldn't.
And that's an interesting point of contact because there is a slapstick moment at the end of the penultimate episode of Slow Horses involving a tin of paint, which could be straight out of Buster Keaton, and is fantastic. He's laugh out loud funny and scary and works absolutely brilliantly.
Yep.
And the hand in the curry also kind of, I suppose, a slapstick moment, which doesn't really...
No, it doesn't work.
So anyway, that's streaming on Apple TV. Number Thrumpelty9, Relay. DB Sites on our YouTube channel. This was the first movie I've seen in at least a decade that genuinely infuriated me with its biggest reversal twist.
Okay, so when I reviewed it, I did say it starts doing the plot twist and there's a point in which you just go, no, I have lost faith.
Okay. One, because the script trusts the audience intelligence and attention, and then all of a sudden it doesn't. And two, because everything that came before it was quite gripping, but the relationships actually felt authentic and not at all contrived. It struck a rare perfect balance of what to expect in a movie and not going too short or too far, developing characters and their relationships. And then it throws it all out of the window with something that makes little sense on paper and even less on screen.
Yes.
So in other words, what you said.
Yeah, it's fun. It's strange because it's got some really interesting stuff, and then you just go, okay, now I've lost faith in you.
Number 11 is Shelby Oaks.
Interesting because, I mean, it's number 11, but it was a film that cost very, very little money and was put together over a long period of time. And I think there is promise in terms of its ideas. I'd be interesting to see what he does next.
Number 10 here, 12 in America, One Battle After Another.
The One Battle After film, which is now, that's its 6th week, so that's probably its last week in the... Although... because we're coming up to awards season, I suppose it might get a second win as it starts to win things. I mean, I really like it. So did you?
Yeah, I think it will be one of the films of the year. Number 9, 24 in America, Pets on a Train.
AKA Falcon Express, which is a French animated romp, which includes, guess what? Pets on a Train.
Number 8, but number 3 in Canada, Chainsaw Man, the movie, Resi Arc.
So when I was in Belfast with my friends... and I was talking to another one of my friends who was a young man who knows a lot about this stuff. He was saying, yeah, you really do need to know about Chainsaw Man in order to understand, because actually there is really interesting stuff in Chainsaw Man. And I said that somebody had sent me this email saying, I'd be really interested to know what you think, because I think it's like this meets Cronenberg. And I just looked at it and thought, I do not have any idea what's going on at all. But second week, and I thought it would actually be gone in the second week. It's down to number 8 now, so this will be the end of it. But yeah, it's going to increasingly become an issue that film critics like me who aren't in this world are going to be confronted with films that they simply don't understand. And we have to figure out what to do about that.
Number 7 is I Swear.
I don't mean figure out what to do about it as in stop them being released. I mean figure out how we are going to respond to that. I Swear I love, one of my films of the year, absolutely terrific.
Number 6 here, number 2 in America, Black Phone 2.
Not as good as Black Phone, but it has some moments in it. It's very sort of Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors.
The UK number 5 is Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie.
Again, a movie that was absolutely not designed for me, but was designed for much younger people. But I have it on good authority from somebody that we both know that apparently the younger audience got exactly what they paid for.
Number 4, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere.
Nominally on paper, a film in which somebody sits in a room with a Tascam TIAC and has a nervous breakdown, but actually has done surprisingly well. I mean, this is its second week. It topped the charts last week, and it seems to have found an audience, which is great, considering it is, as you said, not a rock biopic, but a film about depression.
It's number 7 in the States. Number 3 here, number 5 in America is Back to the Future, 40th anniversary reissue.
Yeah, I haven't heard of Back to the Future. I hear it's, you know anything about it?
It's doing okay.
Okay.
Regretting You is at number 2.
And insert pun of your choice involving the word regretting and screening of the film.
It's the UK's, it's America's number 1.
Precisely so, because it is exactly that film from that writer and that director, and it's that film, and you go, okay, none of the people in this are behaving in the way that any human beings would behave, but, it's that film.
Number 1 is Begonia. So here's some correspondence.
Yes.
Then. Keith Williams says lots of nice things about the podcast, first of all. Then he says, I love this film right up until 5 minutes from the end, and I left hating it. Yeah. The director had woven a tense thriller throughout, only to undo it in the last minutes. If they'd ended this movie at the ambulance scene just before the end, it would have been perfect. But I cannot fathom why the obviously talented production team thought it was a good idea to take it in the direction they did. Can you think of any other movie which you love only for the last few minutes to sour the whole experience and make you leave the film with a foul taste in your mouth? Regards, Keith Williams. Stan says, both Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons were astounding, as always. And the winding ways the narrative unfolds kept us and the entire cinema on our seats. There were laughs and gasps all the way through, so I would encourage anyone, also Mr. Mayo, to go and see it in a packed screening. By the end, without spoiling, although Mark did spoil it a bit.
I did not spoil it.
A certain sense of melancholia took me. The last images, together with that song, made me reflect on the shape of the world, where we're going as a species, oh blimey, and even the fleetingness of it all. Okay. I do believe that people could do with some more reflecting on the fact that in the end we all share the same house, so we better learn how to get along and share this beautiful pale blue dot in peace and harmony. This is, in my opinion, Lanthimos' best English language film to date, and I can't wait to see what he cooks up next. And that's from Stan.